So today, why are we here? This is going to be the last video I make with the A3 for a little while. The A3 is going away for some special treatment at Badger 5. So, what's happening? For 6 years now, the car has been running on an Emerald ECU. I fitted it myself in 2015, tuned it myself initially, then we went up to Badger 5, tuned it on the dyno with the various turbos that I've had over the years. But as with all good things, it's got to come to an end. Times have moved on, technology has moved on, and it is time to change. So, the Emerald is coming off. It's a fantastic plug and play setup, straight on to any ME3.8 AGU engine 1.8T car. Really easy to use, easy to tune, does the job. But for where I am right now, where the car has come to, it's just not quite fulfilling everything I want. It hasn't got all the safety features I want, pushing the engine as hard as we do. So obviously, decision led largely by Badger 5, we are going to be going for an Ignitron iECU. So why Ignitron? There are loads and loads of decent ECUs on the market nowadays. You've got ECU Master with the black, you've got DTA with the S80 and the new T-Series, you've got Max ECU, you've got Link. I mean, you have massive list of options. It's pretty endless. But the only one that's been actually designed from the ground up as a direct replacement for a 1.8T engine to include all the specifics, all the little oddities that a 1.8T has, is the Ignitron iECU. So it may not control a Ford Duratec or something like that in the same way, but for a 1.8T, I genuinely don't think, with all the different configurable limp modes, all the different setups, the base map wizards, everything you've got within it, I do not think there is anything better for the 1.8T than Ignitron. Now, we all know what I'm like with wiring, so yeah, last time Bill looked at the car, I got a very angry Facebook message. I'll pop a little clip up here. Basically said, do not touch any wiring ever again. And you know what? I think he meant it. So when we were talking about going Ignitron, this car is a narrowband ECU, drive-by-cable throttle. Ignitron only works with the wideband wiring loom and the drive-by-wire throttle. So the car is going to go up to Badger 5. The guy's going to do a wiring loom swap to a loom that I took out of an AUQ Cupra a couple of years ago on the channel. Then they're going to be dropping the Ignitron ECU in, configuring it with all the sensors. So we're going to have a fuel pressure sensor, we're going to have a proper oil pressure sensor, all linked into the ECU. And then of course, setting it up on the dyno and seeing exactly what the G25 660 on the 2 litre stroker is capable of with a modern, decent ECU. So if anyone is interested in any of the kit that's coming out, please do drop me a message, because it's all up for grabs straight after Christmas. But yeah, other than that, not a great deal more to say, is there? Emerald out, Ignitron in, looking forward to seeing what the car can do in 2022. Also want to shoot that seagull if you can hear it. Why is there a seagull? We're miles from the sea. Oh. So, what I'm going to show you now, I'm going to push it forward, put the camera behind it, show you the last proper cold start on Emerald. You'll see quite how ropey it is, and then in the new year we'll show you just how different things can be on Ignitron. Right, December the 14th, it's about 6 degrees. This is a genuine cold start. Fingers crossed. It's never been that good. Oh, Emerald. So that's it. This is officially the last drive on Emerald. brake, it was spot on. However, what it doesn't have, for those race situations where I really need it, it doesn't have safety features in the same way that a modern ECU does. It doesn't have configurable limb modes based on oil pressure, fuel pressure, that sort of thing. It's got some pretty basic feedback. It's got EGT feedback, so it can fuel dump if the EGT rises. It's got corrections based on coolant temperature and air inlet temperature, which is great, but there's more stuff that the drive-by-wire can do. So I've run the Emerald as a speed density setup rather than its traditional hybrid Alpha N with map compensation, which means I use map load as my main load axis rather than throttle position with a compensation for boost. Now, in some ways this is sort of considered the optimal setup. Most current ECUs will run speed density rather than Alpha N. However, it's as if the Emerald map sensor hasn't got the processing power to deal with the map changes quickly enough. So what you end up with a really poor tip-in and a kind of part throttle response. Part throttle power at a steady state is fantastic, but the actual tip-in when you first, you see the little jolt there, the tip-in, when you first apply the throttle, it leans off and then it riches up and it struggles to get the fueling just right. I am rambling away now. This is like Team Prawn Racing video 2 where I just drove and rambled. Now hopefully I'm not nearly as bad as I was then. But yeah, to summarise then, Emerald has done me well, I've enjoyed it, it's very easy for me to tune and make tweaks. I'm looking forward to a new challenge, I'm looking forward to learning Ignitron. Bill and Alex and Tufty have been wanting me to go to an Ignitron for about 3 years now, because frankly they are fantastic. And it opens up some other options down the line as well. It's all CAN based, so there's kind of modern CAN stuff that we can interface with it in the future if we want to. All in all, we're going to go drive-by-wire throttle with an 80mm throttle body, Ignitron ECU. It's going to refine it, it's going to make the cold start better. It's probably going to make more power, it's going to be safer. It's everything you want. What's not to love? Slippery today, so boost down, so we're only on gate pressure. That's it. Thank you very much, Emerald. Oh, I wish that every day was Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. I just realised I've done all that wearing my Christmas hat. I look like a blogger. Hey ho. Should that be ho ho? Ho. Now, I have no idea if I'm going to film when I take the car up to Badger 5. So if I haven't, if the car's already gone, if you see me load it on the trailer and it's now empty in here, I miss it. But yeah, this is a wrap-up clip. Car's at Badger 5. It's not here, despite what your eyes are currently telling you. Hope you guys will like this one. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. No idea where content is going to go over the next couple of weeks because I'm going to be carless. But yeah, I'll see you in the new year. Have fun, guys. Thanks for everything.